Hypothetically, is it possible for a human being to impregnate a Sasquatch? There's been a lot of talk about the hybrid chimp human, and there has for years because the chromosomes are closer than like a human and a chimp, and like say like a rabbit and a hare, or a horse and a donkey, which you breed those two, you come up with a mule. So, you see? So is it possible for a human being to breed with Sasquatch? I don't know. I do know that the creatures that could become of this, they could be used as like house butlers. It's possible. You know, human beings, we have Neanderthal in us. It's a fact. They found this out, that all human beings have Neanderthal DNA. This is the truth. Asian people have less Neanderthal DNA. Europeans with red hair have more. But everybody has Neanderthal. You know? So, knowing that, can a human being breed with a Sasquatch? And what human being would do it? I would volunteer in the name of science, but I would have a couple of requirements. One, it would have to be a real hot Sasquatch. I don't want no big mama. I want small and slender. I do. And she would have to be no more than 6 feet 7 inches. She'd have to be under 6 foot 7 inches. The other thing is this, is I'm not doing her in my bed. There's no fucking way I'm bringing a Sasquatch into my house. This is all hypothetical. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying if I did do it, this is how I would do it. She would have to be hosed off and maybe some flea and tick powder put on her. Or maybe like, you know, before I did her, like 24 hours before, I could put Frontline on her, like flea and tick protection for a dog. Just put it on the back of her neck, and then all the fleas and ticks would die. And then I might consider doing it. I'm not munching on that. There's no way. That's not, that, you know, that's, if it is what a lot of people think, is that Sasquatch are just a hairy race of large people, right? That's what a lot of people think. So it would sort of be normal, but munching on some human, hairy human that lives in the woods, no thank you. You know? They use pine cones for toilet paper. I'm not going near that shit, okay? If I do it, it'll just be to say, yeah, I had sex with the Sasquatch. But remember, she has to be hot. You know, she has to be a hot Sasquatch. Would I pull out? No, in the name of science, I would bury it deeper. Absolutely. You know, I think about Sid and Marty Krofft's show in the early 70s, Land of the Lost with Chaka. Like maybe if a Sasquatch could get pregnant, then there could be like a little Chaka that sort of looked like me. You know? I can't seem to find a woman that'll have my human baby, but maybe I could find a Sasquatch squaw that will have my child. And then it could just be like a half-breed, like a kind of mixed race child, just real hairy. That's what people say, that Sasquatch is just a hairy type of big human that's like a homeless person, that they don't like to live, you know, around us. They like to live in the woods. They're hermits. They're hermits by nature. In the name of science, yes, I would do it.